Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Williams again. Nice to see you. I just wanted to come on today, and today I'm going to do a lesson about feelings. So, I don't know about you, but I've experienced all kinds of feelings since we've been at home. Some days I'm really happy because I get to stay in my pajamas all day while I do my work. But some days I'm kind of sad because I miss my students and I miss going to school. And I don't know about some of you, but sometimes I have trouble expressing my feelings. Like, I know sometimes I just feel sad and like maybe I want to cry, but I don't really know why. And so I have to stop and I have to think about why am I feeling like crying? And a lot of times I feel like crying just because I'm a little worried about something. And it's not necessarily because I'm sad. And whenever I'm able to recognize why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, that I'm able to talk about it with someone and I'm able to start kind of feeling better about my feelings. So I'm going to read you a book in a little while called What Am I Feeling? But before I start reading the book, I wanted to show you this feelings chart. This is a feelings chart that came in the back of the book that I'm going to be reading you. But this is really good to have at your house. You can make your own feelings chart if you want, but you also can look online, or your grown up can look online and they can Google feelings chart, and it has all the different faces for the different feelings. So if you're able to name your feeling, then it helps your grown ups know how to help you a little bit better, and it helps you understand yourself a little bit better. So on this feelings chart, it has afraid, happy, jealous. Jealous means that you're kind of wishing you had something that somebody else has, maybe. Like maybe you were wishing that you had a little bit more freedom right now instead of being home. You're jealous of the times when we used to. Uh, Guilty, like maybe you hurt someone or you feel bad about something that you did, and that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Angry, sad, surprised, embarrassed, or brave. Okay, so if you're able to name your feeling, sometimes it helps you feel better to talk about it with someone, and it helps the grown-ups around you to kind of understand maybe why you're crying. You might not be crying because you're sad. You might be crying because you're feeling guilty about something, or you might be crying because you're jealous of how things used to be. So I'm going to read this book, and it's called What Am I Feeling? And it kind of explains this a little bit better. This book is by Dr. Josh and Christy Straub, if you're interested in it after I read it. Everybody knows that Sam likes to smile. He has the best jokes, likes riding his bike, and loves his dog, Cooper. But one day before school, Dad noticed Sam hunched over his cereal. "How are you feeling, son?" "I'm fine. I just don't want to go to school," Sam said softly. "I feel flippy in my tummy." "It sounds like you're feeling afraid," said Dad. "I don't know what I'm feeling," replied Sam. "Sam, what you feel matters, but it doesn't have to control you. Giving each feeling a name helps you know what to do with it." "Time for school, Sam," Mom called. "It's dress up day. Come get your costume on, and don't forget, today is your turn for show and tell." Sam wasn't so sure about show and tell. "Remember," his dad said, "a feeling is just a feeling. It's not in charge of you. If you feel afraid, take a deep breath and name your feeling." When he walked into Mrs. Stewart's class, Sam felt flippy in his tummy. He felt stuffy in his head. He didn't want to talk. His cheeks felt hot and red. "Hi, Sam," said his best friend Hudson. "Hi, Hudson. I like your costume," Sam said quietly. "Isn't it awesome? Astronauts are my favorite." "I'm so happy today," Hudson said excitedly. Sam noticed that Hudson's feet were almost dancing, and his mouth was one big grin. Sam then saw Alex in the block corner. "I'm a pirate," Alex bragged, "and I'm building the biggest pirate ship in the world. Ahoy, matey!" Just then Astronaut Hudson came zooming by, lost control, and crash. "Oops, sorry, Alex," Hudson said quickly as he zoomed off again. Alex clenched his fists, stomped his foot, gritted his teeth, and yelled, "I'm so angry! My pirate ship is ruined!" See how angry he is? Sophie had seen the pirate ship fall. "I'm sorry about your ship, Alex. Can I help you rebuild it?" she asked kindly. "No, Sophie, I don't want your help," Alex snapped angrily. Sam looked at Sophie and saw tears in her eyes. Her smile became a frown, and he knew she was sad. Sam remembered what his dad had told him. "Sophie," he said, "it's okay to feel sad. What you feel matters. Take a deep breath, name your feeling, and ask someone to help you with it." "It's time for show and tell," called Mrs. Stewart. "Today it's Sam's turn to show and tell us about one of his favorite things." "That's not fair," Jenny pouted. "When will it be my turn?" She crossed her arms and pouted her lips. "Jenny," said Mrs. Stewart, "I understand you feel jealous, but you can't let your feelings control how you treat others." "How are you feeling, Sam?" Mrs. Stewart asked. "I feel flippy in my tummy. I don't want to talk in front of my friends." "Ah," said Mrs. Stewart, "you feel afraid. When I'm afraid, I take a deep breath and I tell someone about what I'm feeling. Remember, everybody, a feeling is just a feeling. It's not in charge of you." "That's what my dad says," Sam smiled. He bravely stood in front of his friends. "Today, I'm going to show and tell about my favorite dog in the world. Everyone meet Copper." The whole class squealed as Copper ran into the classroom. Sam told them all about his dog. He even ended with a funny joke that made everyone laugh. All the friends had learned a lesson that day about what to do with their feelings. "Alex, I'm sorry about your pirate ship. I was so happy flying to the moon that I didn't think about how you felt. Can we rebuild it together?" Hudson asked. Alex gave him a high five. "Sophie, I'm sorry for being mean when I was angry. Will you forgive me?" Alex asked. "Of course," said Sophie. There's them. "Sam, you were brave to share with us even when you felt afraid," Jenny said. "I'm sorry I took my jealousy out on you." Sam smiled, his biggest smile. Mrs. Stewart told the friends she was proud of them all. The rest of the day, they paid more attention to what they were feeling. They gave their feelings a name and thought twice before they acted. They even started to think about what their friends might be feeling too. After school, Sam couldn't wait to get home. Mom, Dad, I had the best day. I figured out why I was feeling afraid this morning. I was afraid of talking in front of the class for show and tell. But I told everyone I was afraid. Even though I was still afraid, I told them all my friends. Even though I was afraid, I told all my friends about Copper. When I was done, I didn't feel flippy in my tummy anymore. Mom and Dad bear hugged him. We're so proud of you. Sam beamed as he threw Copper a ball. He liked what brave felt like. So in this story, Sam learned how important, and his friends learned how important it was to be able to name their feeling. Whenever they were able to name their feeling and say that they were feeling happy, and that maybe, like Alex, for example, he was happy, and so then he got overexcited and he messed up the pirate ship, that helped his friend understand a little better why that happened. So being able to name your feeling and tell the people around you about your feeling helps them understand you better. And it helps you, it kept saying over and over again that it's okay to have feelings, but you don't want your feelings to control you. So even if you're feeling angry, don't let it control your actions. If you're feeling sad, it's okay to feel sad, but try to think about why you're sad and don't let it control you. So I hope that that helped you learn a little bit about feelings. And I hope maybe it inspires you to maybe start using a feelings chart at home. I know for me and my children, it has helped a lot with us understanding each and what we're feeling to be able to have a feelings chart. You can draw your own. You can download one from online, or this book comes with one in the back of it if you're interested in the book. I hope that you have a great day. See you next time.